turn my damn system up and turn it back on because the damn thing wasn't acting right. See if my damn thing is working now. To my video that I just basically this one. This is not the video that. Whoa, whoa. Whoa, whoa. Okay, it's working. Cool. Got delayed, but it's working. Alright. Boy. What did I tell you? Service, man, it's not even a challenge. Do showcase mode, do this thing, we can only do this thing.
Oh, good. There you are. I'm Troy Simkin, associate but soon-to-be full-fledged producer.
Troy, we've met several times. You even borrowed my toothbrush once.
Ribbing you, bro! Anyway, just wanted to make sure you had the lay of the land. I mean, you're already booked tonight, but normally these situations are a good chance to check your social media, talk to other superstars, mess with your attire, all kinds of things.
I've been on Raw for a while now. I know how these things work.
Okay, fine. Just trying to be helpful.
Thanks, but I need to focus on my match.
Good idea, since the kickoff show is starting soon. Oh, and I wanted to let you know that we won't be needing you for anything after the match, so feel free to head back to the hotel.
Why would I go back to the hotel? I expect to win and keep fighting.
Of course you do. Well, good luck.
Well, look who it is. If it isn't SummerSlam's Dark Horse.
That nickname is sticking. Good times.
Good times is Raw trying to steal SmackDown's WWE Universal title. Between us, what is Regal really up to?
Giving me an opportunity to win the WWE Universal Championship?
He put you in a qualifying match. You think that's some kind of vote of confidence? Come on, don't be naive.
I'm not. What are you getting at?
You know he has all his royal eggs in the Cody Rhodes basket. He's just trying to set the American Nepo baby up to win. I'll tell you what, the draft starts tomorrow. You beat Dominic, maybe I bring you over to SmackDown in the supplemental. We'll make a big announcement on social media.
Oh, you'll post about me? For real? Why would you want me in the tournament instead of Dom anyway?
Because I want the WWE Universal title on my show, where it belongs. And I am 100% sure KO will beat you.
Coming to SmackDown? Man, that is a very generous offer and a wicked smart strategy, Miz. And I don't want to overstep here, but I have just one little thing I'm bumping on.
What's that?
It's just that I would rather have my fingernails pulled out with needle-nose pliers than ever work for an entitled, condescending reality show hack like you.
I promise that you will regret that.
Miz, this right now, this conversation, talking to you, that's what I regret.
It's the so-called dark horse of the tournament.
The following contest is a qualifying match for the Universal Championship Tournament. Making his way to the ring from Baltimore, Maryland, weighing in at 245 pounds, Ace the Assassin.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves calling this guy the dark horse of the tournament. He's not even officially in it yet.
I have to agree with you, Corey. Winning the WWE Universal Championship Tournament will be difficult enough, but
the second-generation superstar looking to carve his own path. It's Dominic Mysterio. One of these men will walk out of this qualifying match with a ticket to the WWE Universal Championship Tournament.
And we know who it's going to be, Cole. Dirty Dominic Mysterio. He's a hard man who did hard time.
hard time. He spent one night in jail. Show little respect to Dominic's opponent.
You really think this guy has got the stuff to follow in Roman Reigns' footsteps, Saxton? He's been called the dark horse for a reason. Oh, God.
Oh, look at this. Into the lariat. Oh, look at this. Reverses the leverage. He throws his shoulder up before two.
Still too fresh to stay down.
Big clothesline.
One outside, one inside. We'll see how this unfolds as we proceed.
Swinging neck breaker. Textbook. Turned that one around. Each competitor showing they've done their homework.
Boom! Did you hear the impact? Climbing to the top rope.
He's reeling, slowly getting up.
Oh, my! Are you kidding me? The Dragon Rana.
And a shoulder in the air.
He couldn't make much of that pin attempt.
spiked him.
The damage he's taken is starting to pile up.
Just stomping every single part of his body. And if the first stomp doesn't send you the message, the follow-up ones definitely will.
Getting set up for something in the corner.
Muay Thai knee strikes.
You can't get caught in a hailstorm like that if you want to win. Boom! It's okay, they weren't that pretty anyway.
And Dominic's resolve might be wavering here.
Dominic now is going to have to dig down deep.
Dang, so accurate. Arm wringer applied.
Oh, kick right in the face.
He thinks he has it.
And he breaks the count quickly.
This isn't even close to over.
Oh, this is just too far. Get some control in there. I like this aggression, just pure brutality.
Come on, easy.
I see. Here's the cover. Gets the shoulder up instantly.
Not enough pressure on the pin. Oh, man.
He's struggling a bit here.
And this match is not over yet. Things are only going to get harder from here.
Dominic with a reversal.
Crafty way to get out of harm there.
Raw drop kick. Chop. He deflects it right back.
There's one. Y dos. This third one makes it.
I don't like the look in his eye here, folks.
Pick your jaw up off the floor.
Amazing rotation on the 630 splash. Can that finish Dominic?
2. And that will end it. These superstars put on quite a show. Here's another look.
Here is your winner, Ace the Assassin.
We now know who will fill that final spot in the WWE Universal Championship Tournament. What a win.
Impressive, but somehow he's going to have to find a way to string together 3 more victories before the night's over.
KO, first round of the WWE Universal Title Tournament. Let's do this.
Seriously? Are you literally the most desperate superstar on Raw?
I'm just saying.
Oh, KO, I'm so excited to fight you. What the hell have you ever done to even deserve being in the same room as the WWE Universal Championship?
You want to know what I've done to get here?
It was a rhetorical question. What you've done is take the opportunity to showcase your craft on the biggest stage in the world and flush it right down the toilet. You've been over on Raw for what, 2 years now? And most of the WWE Universe doesn't even know your name. All you are is some charity project for Regal.
I'm nobody's project.
Half right. You're definitely a nobody. See you out there.
There he is. Great match with Dominic out there. Regal made the right call opening that last slot up. We're in the opposite bracket, but I'm kind of hoping you make it to the final. Real Cinderella story.
Here's my argument with this damn thing, pretty much. Here is my argument with this damn game. It is pretty much you got all the money in the world, and you don't make these cutscenes look interesting at all. They just basically got their mouth moving and make weird face expressions. And pretty much the face expressions they make don't even make sense for them to make half the damn time. I don't think they fix this in the next game. I think they still gonna basically have them standing there, just moving their mouth, and it's not even in sync with what they're saying pretty much. And it's sad and basically about it.
Is that like some kind of reverse psychology mind game?
Hell no. You make it to the final, I'm aiming to beat you just like I was going to beat Reigns.
Of course you were gonna beat Roman. Man, Cody, that must get under your skin.
Reigns running away to Hollywood.
No. The fact that whatever you do, however many titles you win, you're just the guy who stepped out of his dad's shadow and right into Roman's.
Wow. Stiff. It's like that?
It's like that. See you in the main event, Rhodes.
It's ass. These cutscenes are trash. After basically going back and playing this game, cutscenes are bad. They're so bad. The old 2K, the old wrestling games back in the day, basically beat these cutscenes. Pretty much, the acting was top notch on old games. These games, I mean, these recent games, like they just went down the drain with it. It's not even convincing, pretty much. And I can actually say that from basically playing this game. I played the storyline pretty much. The only thing that's convincing is showcase mode. I can't basically showcase mode because of copyright. Because WWE owns this thing, all this stuff, which kind of sucks. Very much, and I can't show all these matches, all these great matches that I love. Well, some of them I love, some of them I can't stand. But can't really do none of these matches because of WWE's little scripted what's name showcase mode that they freaking ruined it for their own damn self, for their own reasons. I don't know. Pretty much. That's pretty much what I wanted to do is pretty much play this mode, but can't really do it, which just sucks. They have this rubber band effect on rubber band where they basically go back and forth from real life to video game to real life. And somehow WWE is pretty much not letting me record content of this, or every time I try to do content for this mode, there was thing, which is a fun mode to play for real. Some people hate it. I like it very much. I love it. It's old matches, pretty much matches that I can go back and play pretty much. I wish it was more matches than this, pretty much, but like I said, some people can't stand this. The way how it's rubber banding from real life to back to what's the name, which I don't mind. It's basically make me remember the match in a certain way, which it didn't happen the way that this thing's supposed to happen, pretty much. It's crazy, you can go back and play all these classic matches, and most people don't like it. I think the next game is pretty much you just play you pretty much just you're playing like the bloodlines past matches that pretty much. I'm like, okay, they really took over 2K for real, or they really took over wrestling games in general. I'm sorry, I'm one of those people that basically am not a fan of Jay Uso at all whatsoever. For people who are fans, happy for y'all. But for me, I'm just not a fan of that brother, pretty much. Some people like saying that it's the move sets, it's the moves that he have pretty much. He copies off of everybody. He copies off of a little bit of his father, which makes sense because that's his father. Then he copies off The Rock. Then he copies off of other wrestlers. His finisher, his finisher is a splash from the top rope. I can think of other wrestlers that have better finishers than him. They have way better finishers. Even wrestlers that basically are not really popular have better finishers than him. I think more skip it. I think more likely like we're basically looking at what they doing with wrestling and what they doing with all these wrestlers and stuff like that. And these modes they keep on adding in these games, it's gonna be the downfall of 2K. It's really gonna be the downfall of 2K. It's gonna be a really bad downfall of 2K because the ideas of they thinking about who is in the right mind is telling them in the company to basically make it just like the basketball game. They already basically people already can't stand this mode because you locked it behind a paywall, pretty much, which is a dumb paywall at that, pretty much. And then you pretty much just like you're locking stuff that we actually like to use in the goddamn game behind a paywall now, which it was free. It was free in the last games. It worked so well. Now you're locking it behind a paywall. Now we gotta basically pay for stuff with real money to unlock this stuff. Yeah, this is gonna be the downfall of WWE games, bro. Downfall. Like, why would y'all lock stuff behind a paywall when you have what's the name? Then somebody actually said the most dumbest thing, pretty much. I'm not gonna say who said this. The dumbest idea for another game to basically take the idea of the 2K thing is so dumb. Just because it makes money, you basically be in that same playing field where basically we're going to basically just say be fed up with the game and stop playing it in general, and then the game gonna be go out of business. It happens. It happens to these games. Like if these games don't make the right, be up on the top of the players, what's the name thing, pretty much that's there for real popular. The game gonna be like Def Jam Fighting you up, and then we're gonna be asking, what happened to that game? Why that game fell off? Is because they got money hungry and they start doing stupid things with their ideas, pretty much. They are worrying about the dumbest ideas. Mixed gender matches, which AEW had that idea. AEW pretty much had the idea of mixed gender matches, where you can basically play with a dude, fight a woman. They hyped it up so much that it kind of got on my nerves. Like every time I turn around, we can basically do women versus men now. Oh, that's stupid. That's really stupid. Because that should have happened that should have happened before. That should have basically already been talked. That should have already been happening in wrestling games. But it took them this long to put it in the goddamn game. They basically making it seem like it's the biggest deal in the world. It's not. It's not the biggest deal, pretty much. Because turns out you can't even freaking bust them open. You can't even make them bleed. So what's the point of playing that mode? Women still can't bleed, which is weird, pretty much, which is super weird. My GM mode is still trash. It's gonna be trash for next year. my universe mode is going to be trash, even worse, even make it made it 10 times worse, pretty much. It's like the ideas of what these people that basically make these wrestling games are basically just don't know what to do. They really don't. They run out of ideas for them to basically think of the idea to make it look just like 2K basketball with the what's the name, with the world, with the 2K My Park or whatever they want to call it, Island, whatever it is. It's the same copy and paste bullshit that they basically added from the basketball game into a wrestling game. And people are basically like agreeing with it. Yeah, it's a good idea on paper. Until you have to pay for that stuff that you basically asked that you didn't want to pay for. Very much. Why do I care about a Jey Uso shirt that I can just make when I make my wrestler with a generic, don't even have anything on it. Don't have no Jey Uso pretty much, because you're not making your wrestler look like the wrestler that you want him to look like. That's mostly towards the people who basically make the content. They basically like to do that mode. They like to create the wrestlers from scratch and basically do their own type of thing with it, pretty much. I'm sorry for people who basically like to customize their own wrestler now. That's it's pitiful what they doing to y'all. Very much. That's messed up. That's so messed up. I mean, the worst thing about it, pretty much, is how many times they basically tried to sell us and try to make us buy the manufacturing things, and we didn't buy it from that. Then they basically try to make us buy all this stuff. Hold up, which I'm not buying none of this crap. I'm not buying none of that crap, none of it. I like this. This basically brings back from like how No Mercy was back in the day. It should have more superstars. It should have more legends in this game, pretty much. Not the same damn wrestlers that WWE like to do for some reason. 3 Undertakers. Yes, it's different versions of Undertaker. I get it. 2 Triple H's. What was it? 2 Shawn Michaels. Like 4 Rey Mysterios, I think. 2 Kanes. You pretty much 2 Hulk Hogan's. Hollywood Hogan and all that bull. Like, it's the same goddamn gimmick, bro. You can't put it together like how they used to do back in the day. 2 Eddie Guerreros. When you can go to content creator and basically get a superstar look exactly like how you want it to look. I'm so sorry. The WWE games are basically not going to be the same no more after the island, and people are basically hyping the island up like it's something different. When people who play 2K and deal with the problems of 2K basketball game know the problems that are going to happen in freaking the wrestling game, and we just basically being quiet. Or some people probably out there talking about it, but right now, it's the worst idea ever. That's what I'm trying to get at. It's the worst idea. It's not a good idea. It's not. It's not good on paper. It's not at all. Pretty much. Because to a point, what 2K started doing was giving us VC for the holidays, like Christmas or something like that. They gave us like VC from Christmas, pretty much. You got a whole bunch of stuff, a whole bunch of like crazy gifts and stuff like that, like little VC and stuff like that, pretty much, for the holidays and all that stuff. But that still didn't help the game out at all, pretty much, because 2K right now is nothing full of 99s that basically like the dribble. I'm gonna cross you up and go back and basically cross you up, get around you to the point that I can get to the rim. But I'm gonna go back and try to cross you up again. It's the dumbest thing ever, bro. It's the dumbest thing ever, pretty much. Instead of just going for the basket, I'm just gonna go back and try to cross you up again. It's dumb. That's not even basketball no more. I don't even know what to call that, pretty much. You did your move, make the shot, do something else. Instead of just do the same thing, pretty much. Which I run into them every time in 2K in the basketball game, which is so annoying. I just wish and pray that somebody will make a better wrestling game and basically show 2K how to make a wrestling game and keep people interested in playing the wrestling game. A way better wrestling game is basically what's named. And I'm not talking about these games that basically that people are making just to try to catch up with wrestling games pretty much. I'm talking about a game that's basically made from that's basically understand the fans and listen to the fans, because I feel like when it comes down to WWE 2K, they don't listen. They listen to it, but they basically do their own thing. And they bring back something from the past and then call it brand new just because they upgraded it. And someone actually did say that shit. Someone actually did say that that's what they do, pretty much. That's exactly what they do. They basically take something away and then bring it back into the next game and pretty much call it brand new and say, oh yeah, we brought this back. It's a brand new feature. Ain't nothing brand new about it. It's old. It's old as shit. So what I'm going to do is be cautious of what's thing when I basically see it. When I basically can see more gameplay of it, I'm actually watching a little bit of gameplay of it right now. But watching other people play it, and it looks exactly the same as this game that I'm playing right now. So I don't even know if I want to get it. I don't even know if I want it, very much. Just so I can deal with the same stuff that I deal with. This is an upgraded version of that game, or update the roster, or whatever the case may be. I'm a little bit, I don't know. Wrestling games are basically just getting tired of me because I'm basically getting up to that age and pretty much shouldn't be playing a wrestling game on Facebook. That's my opinion. Pretty much, and I'm kind of losing out of touch out of wrestling because I don't know half of these damn wrestlers that basically join, except the wrestlers from AEW that basically are switching over and kind of going to WWE for, so I'm kind of recognizing them. But wrestling games is just not the same since it, I can't say it's not because of the realism. The realism, because the realism is kind of dope. It's how to see the real movies done. Pretty much, it's just certain things that basically like messing up in this game. It's like some things are good and some things are bad. And they just gotta figure out what's good and what's bad, pretty much. If they can't find out what's good or bad, pretty much, I think they just basically like completely stop making wrestling games. But that's my point of view, and I'm basically just about to end this night because I really don't want to play this game. I'll probably play some Last of Us probably tomorrow. So I will see y'all tomorrow. Y'all be safe. Peace out.